Okay, right, oh god, busy morning. Just cleaned my VW van, my little caddy van, after so after so many months. Right, okay, so I'm gonna see if the engine will fire up. So finally got a battery, hopefully if there's enough charge in it, because the VW, excuse me for a minute, don't use that for polishing now, Clive, will you? Yeah, the VW was, my caddy van was struggling starting up in the cold weather. However, it wasn't no issue with, you know, normal weather. So I bought a new battery for it. Every year it was the same, giving me issues with cold weather. So I thought, you know what, treat it to a new battery, which I did. And I thought, well, it was an excuse to have the battery off the van, off the caddy, to use to start this ESCORT engine up. So it's the first time this is going to be started up. Now hopefully I'm going to film it. I'm going to leave the camera rolling actually, and hopefully it will start up. I don't know. However, my son-in-law did say to me, let me just recap on that. My son-in-law did say to me, is it positive earth? Because it would have been old dynamo on this engine. I said, I don't know. So we're going to put it the right way round and see what happens, I guess. Yeah, so let's give it a whirl. Okay, I'm going to stop filming for a bit because I think I've got to swap the starter motor over. I'm hoping the other one, I'm hoping it's a starter motor and nothing else. Obviously, I should have charged up the battery. So I'm going to come back to you when I've swapped the starter over. Okay, right, okay. Well, that ain't going today. It's just clicking. Although I've had a jumper on it as well, so I can't see it being the battery down, and the battery was starting up my van okay. So I'm not sure, and I've put another starter motor on there as well. So I don't know, slightly lost with this one at the minute. Been a long time since I buggered about with anything like this, these old engines. The only thing I can say is I'm unsure if it's positive earth, being it was old dynamo. I'm going to have to refer to the instruction manual, I think. Either that or phone a friend. I'm going to phone my son-in-law, I think, and see if I can get him up here and just get him to check my wiring, maybe. Yeah, happy days. But now we're in business. I've got it turning over. Unfortunately I didn't film that because just too much to do on it. Struggling a little bit with it. Oh, it's been a long time since I buggered about with anything like this. Just move the stuff out of the way, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop some fuel in the carb and just see if I can get it to fire up. Happy days. Oh, I need something on standby. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so happy days. Wish me luck. Oh. Okay, well, at least she turns over, but she's not fired yet. I think I'm going to have to maybe just take the carburettor off and maybe just have a look inside. Maybe. We've got a spark at the plugs, and yeah, there's no reason why that shouldn't fire up. Unless something drastic's out. I don't know. Was it 1342? I can't remember the firing order on these, but I am gonna check just to make sure all the leads and everything are on the right way round. I don't think I've took them off. I can't remember. But then we'll just run through it from there, I guess. So I'm going to take the carburettor off first. It might have just been due to the fact there's no fuel going through. Okay, so it's not going to start up today, unfortunately. But I can put the battery on charge now because we know it's firing up. Not firing up, but we know it's turning over. And we'll go from there. Happy days. Okay, back to the engine. Yeah, it might not have fired over, or maybe it should have at least fired. But checking the engine, the firing order is 1243. Now, somebody has already taped up the HT leads with some tape 1243. Okay, so, and they weren't on that way if the front of the engine is 1243. So basically I've swapped a couple of them around, so because in theory that should have fired up, okay, throwing a little bit of fuel down the carburettor straight down there, you know. Anyway, but meantime I did take the carburettor off, and obviously the carburettor's a little bit of a mess, okay. It's as dry as a bone inside, but however the fuel was going straight down through to the manifold, so I don't see why that shouldn't have still fired up. But anyway, I decided to take it off. I mean, even the float chambers solid. Okay, so I presume it hasn't been run for a fair bit. Okay, and not only that, I have actually got the battery on charge as well. So we're going to strip this carburettor down. We're going to clean it up a little bit. We're not going to do a thorough clean up on it. We're just going to get it so it runs, so that it's, you know, workable, and then at some point I will give it a thorough clean up, and probably get it in the sandblasting cabinet and clean it, you know, along with a lot of other little bits and pieces that when I do them. Okay, but other than that, let's. I'm going to start cleaning this up now, and just take a few bits and pieces apart. I can leave them on here on my bonnet. It wasn't on the agenda to do this, but however I did want to fire the engine up, and so yeah, but it does turn over, which is brilliant. Okay, so yeah, but not through the solenoid. I've had to do it direct to the starter motor. Okay, so we're gonna do this right now. We're gonna kind of get the fuel working correctly, and the only thing it won't have to that engine is water. So, but I can run it for I can run it for a couple of minutes. It won't do any harm. Okay. So anyway, my daughter's just pulling up. Okay. So I'll catch you in a bit.